Hello, welcome to Pike Creek Farm. My name is Renee. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining me. I like to do videos on canning and baking, and I love vintage recipes. And if that sort of thing interests you, I'd love to have you join me. Today I am participating in a collaboration that is being put on by Christine, Mrs. Gilliam Farms, and it's wild game. Recipes using wild game, whatever kind of wild game you want. My husband's a hunter and I have lots of venison. Today I'm doing a venison recipe using ground venison because we have a lot of it and I like to be creative in different ways. So today we're doing Hawaiian venison sliders. And I'm gonna make a double batch. My son has been here working on our house. We're getting some new accent siding and he's been working, so he's gonna stop back and pick up some food for his family. So what I'm doing is double what you would wanna do for, just your family, but it'd be great if you have a bigger family or if you're having a get together or a gathering. So I will have the recipe down below, and this is a recipe that you can add and subtract, for your family's taste. But I think it's gonna be really good. I'm excited about it. I have 2 pounds of venison thawed. If you're doing this for just a single batch, 1 pound of venison. And like I said, I will have that down below. But let me bring you over. I do have Hawaiian rolls. You can use the slider rolls that are already cut. I just always buy these and slice them across. And we're gonna put these in a 9x13 pan or just a baking sheet and spray the bottom. But first we gotta get the filling ready. So come on along and let's make some Hawaiian venison sliders. Don't they sound yummy? And the thing I think is good about this, because it has pineapple in it, is some people don't like the gaminess of venison. And to me, the way you season it makes all the difference. And pineapple is one of the things that you can add to venison that takes away the gaminess. So we'll see how this works. The first step is to put some oil in a pan. I have some olive oil. My venison, I don't add anything to it. So I do add some fat when I go to cook it. That way I have control over it. One year we had done where they add a beef suet. Jim doesn't like pork added. And one year it was so greasy every time. And that was really disappointing because what I like about venison is that it's lean. So now we control it. Sometimes I'll grate butter into it. I'll add a little bit of bacon fat. I'll add olive oil. Sometimes I don't have to add anything. And then we're gonna season it up. Some garlic powder. It was maybe a half a teaspoon. Onion powder. Black pepper. And I'm gonna use some seasoned salt. And I should have had this pan hotter. It was hotter, then my son stopped by and we were talking and I turned it off. I should have waited. I forgot I had turned it off. The recipe that I got my inspiration from did not use any seasoning. And I always like to add some seasoning as I'm browning venison. I'm gonna sprinkle some smoked paprika on top. I like that smokiness that it gives and that sweetness. I think it gives it a depth of flavor. It's already smelling good. Once it's browned, I'm going to add some Hawaiian style barbecue sauce, and this is the one I'm using. I'm sure there's other brands too, but it does have the pineapple juice in it. I have a cup of pineapple tidbits that I diced up, and those will go on top of these. I thought about adding it in too. I thought about that. I think I'll go with putting it on top under the cheese. But I did put some of the pineapple juice from when I drained this. I added that. To infuse more of that pineapple. And I'm going to let the liquid cook away that I've added. So it was like a 1/4 cup of pineapple juice, but I want this to continue cooking and to reduce down. So the flavor will be there, but it won't be soupy. This is smelling really good. The smokiness and the garlic and the liquid is all cooking away. So just waiting until more of it's gone, and then I'm going to add in the barbecue sauce. You need a cup for every pound. The oven is preheated to 350. You can smell the pineapple in this. Okay, get it all mixed in. I'm going to do a little taste test, see if I think it needs any other flavorings, any seasonings. That is really good. It says to use a 9x13 pan. I'm going to use this one that I have for my son, so he can take it home and I don't have to worry about getting my pan back. We're going to spray the bottom, and I have Hawaiian rolls here that I have sliced horizontally. So there's the bottom. The middle is always the challenge, but it's okay. Now we're going to put half of this meat mixture on this, because I remember I doubled it for what it would be for just one thing of rolls. I doubled it for what would be required for one package of rolls. It's a pound of meat, so if you think about it, 4 servings. But I usually can eat 2 of a slider, especially if we have any sides like French fries or anything. So there's the base. Now half of this pineapple, it's like a half a cup, will be sprinkled across the top. You can put cowboy candy on, you can put regular jalapenos, you can put pickled jalapenos. I'm just gonna do it on this edge here because I'm not sure if my granddaughter will want the cowboy candy. And you don't want to have too much. I mean, I guess you could if you like things like that. Then I shredded, this is mozzarella. Pepper jack would be really good. Monterey cheddar would be good. Monterey jack. Now put the top on. And I'm gonna melt a tablespoon of butter. We're gonna add a sprinkle of garlic to the butter. Mix it up, then brush it on top. Cover it up with foil. Since I have this lid, I am just going to put this lid on here, and we're going to put them in the oven for 20 minutes, and then we'll take the lid off for about 5 minutes or until they're just golden brown. And these are done. So I am going to call Ben and let him know that his families are done. And I'm not going to put mine in for a little bit more, but I will bring you back and we'll do a taste test. Jim's not home yet, so I had to take half of one and taste it because they smell so good. So you can see the cheese, the pineapple kind of like, you can see it there kind of, but it's not the overwhelming flavor. These are really good. Like I said, you could change them up. You could add green peppers, you could add green onions, you could add whatever you wanted to them. But the pineapple is a necessity. And see, there's a cowboy candy right there. That's really, really good out, the jalapeno is. So if you're looking for something different to do with your venison, something for a gathering, something for a family get-together, or just for a nice, easy Saturday night dinner, I really recommend these Hawaiian sliders made with venison. And there's nothing gamey. The pineapple and the pineapple juice do amazing things. I hope you enjoy this recipe, and I'll be having one more come out in about a week and a half. I have another one that will be coming out as part of this collaboration. But I am always doing videos on venison. So I want to say thank you to Christine for inviting me to this, Mrs. Gilliam Farm. Make sure to check out her channel. And there's going to be a playlist down below, so check out all the videos. It's just going to be a nice collab to give us all some new recipes. And who doesn't love a new recipe? So, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time at Pike Creek Farm.